13 hours ago.
Attention gamers. Previously on the self-found adventures of the one-armed rogue, I served punishment for our tribe coming in last during the weekly contest by 3 manning the caverns that whale. I told Mankrick the unfortunate news that his wife is the
Alt
town
before
hall
60,
amongst
it's been changed to
World War
level
camps.
40.
I learned the age-old adage that Polly does in
I'll talk about it
fact
after
want a
this.
cracker before mugging a chick of her COVID mask and bare knuckle knuckering the mob responsible for the most deaths in all of Azeroth. I mourned the loss of a fellow League of Legends player and avenged his death before preparing for a challenge that may very well cause my own. Now before we get to this Tower of Terror and why other rogues can be found running from it like they have just seen Moon's leaked DMs, we need to back up a bit. First, it's worth noting that my self-found engineering reached a level that allows me to create something very special. A target dummy, which for the uneducated is numero uno on the list of ways to save your ass in hardcore WoW.
Yep.
The second matter of business is that I randomly got this obscure debuff called Freaky Freestyle, and there's only one way to remove it.
Who you be dying again, man? Why you be always in spawn? Long time, man, streaming away. It's time ya shave, ya look like decay. Be cool, man. This ad be my vibe, man. Skate bay. So
my God.
I take the bribe. With that German pro, you be looking glad. 2 blades rotate, best shave you ever had. Smooth or stubborn, get your desire. 3 blades spin sharp, catching every wire. Tested perfect, shown on this teddy bear. Keeps ya fresh, man, everywhere, anywhere. Trimmer be waterproof.
Is that rap?
Battery life bigger
Hex
than
reveal?
Thor and Hoof. They be 2 gels, so you know the deal. 20% off, free shipping, that's real. Come get a voodoo, man. It's the best all I. For a smooth clean shave, tell Miskiff to give it a try.
Wow.
Okay, now if you recall last episode, Mr.
was a fun
Monotone
commercial.
Asamos offered me 2 bits of advice. Read the lock-picking quest carefully, which did save my life, but then also don't do the poison quest at 20. I figured plus 5 levels minus 1 arm would be okay, but when I asked if I was ready, he said,
Do you have a dagger?
now if you recall back to when I 3-man the WC, this little guy did drop. But I'm nothing if not a team player, so when my tank said
I need that.
I passed and apparently a level 3 dagger wasn't going to cut it, so I researched where I could find one with slightly more blue in the title and found my target.
Why does he need a dagger?
An Eru of M offered to help, but not everyone
Ambush?
was thrilled to be a part of
And then
this.
weapon swap?
No, wait, no. I just saw
What?
his Nah, dude.
What?
He's doing this bullshit RP fucking only playing with 1 weapon type shit. Nah, I don't want to
So,
do nah.
no, dude, I'm level 29. It's
Bruh,
fine. It's
no,
fine.
Dog, he's gonna be fucking. He's literally gonna be carrying his dumb fuck ass. I just watched his video yesterday.
This particular undead must have thought his racial was named Cannabis, because I don't know what a level 21 was smoking, complaining about me being the one to worry about in an SFK, and judging by his decision
True.
to walk to the very last pixel of a bridge before summoning me.
Let's summon him.
Who are you summoning? Bro, he was literally right there, like 5 feet away. You weren't trying to kill him, were you?
He was not to be trusted. We get into the keep of Fangly Shadows and Emmy immediately says this.
Rav, I will keep you very safe. I'm a seasoned tank player.
And in case you couldn't pick up on the sarcasm, maybe the fact that 2 minutes later I was tanking the first boss while she was popping her biggest defensive cooldown can help clear that up. We killed some balding ghost in the dining hall who dropped a fat piece of finger bling, and even though some people were
Did
only
Emmy win
thinking
that?
of themselves.
That's a good
I
Ring
will
on
say
this.
this ring is also an upgrade for me. Yeah, I could definitely use this.
Oh my
I
god.
passed to the tank because I felt she needed the help more. And even though McConnell was crying like a tit-deprived infant about me being in the group, I think he was secretly happy to have me there.
No way, another locked chest? Wait, what the fuck? Alright, hold up. Okay. Now that's a crazy ring.
Then it was time for the last boss, and things were going well until the Archmage made Emmy dress
I
up
think-
as
I
her
think
favorite
McConnell's playing a
Twilight
really good
character
villain
and
here.
charge our healer before getting turned into a goat. This meant he would be looking at me, so I chose to deal with it like Ms. Kiff deals with his taxes. Run away and hope they don't find me, but it worked out because the dagger, the whole reason I was here,
Is he
the
gonna drop?
replacement for my level 3 weapon, that I would need to not die in the Tower of Terror, didn't fucking drop.
Yep.
And so the most epic part of this whole dungeon was the death roll that I had afterwards.
Wait, Rav, one death roll.
Well,
you can call the bet for street cred.
Rav
Okay.
can't trade.
You want to start?
Oh, for street cred. Okay.
Don't hit one. Okay, 50-50.
Okay.
Gotta win the 50-50.
You gotta double down.
He's walking away.
Damn.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Oh.
It's your roll,
Oh my
brother
God.
man.
Nice. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Take 2 more steps back.
So I went back to the Barrens with neither street cred or a dagger, but then as I was continuing to do God's work by killing every quill boar who pegged Mancrick's wife, this dropped.
It's so bad.
The exact thing I would need to face my fate, and thus it was time. It turns out some orc was repetitively getting pissed on worse than a stadium urinal, and I didn't want her getting me killed or cucking my glory, so I figured I would come back in the morning. Now the tower is protected by an elite dwarf, but once he found out who my father was, we were chill and it was time. The first thing I had to do was head over to this fun-sized orc and ask, is that a key in your pocket or are you just happy to not see me?
Nice.
It turns out you need a dagger because the brill bitches at the bottom of the tower get absolutely dicked by ambush. This is great until you consider this game was coded 20 years ago, and since I missed, I technically
he would've
didn't
been
get the
fine
tag
with
on the
a
mob
level
that
1
I
dagger,
one-shot and
because they
had to wait a
insta-shot-
short
insta-die.
eternity until it was back.
One eternity later.
He was fine with the level 1 dagger. He still
Then
died.
I made
doesn't
it up
matter.
to the middle management layer, and according to my great uncle from Coldridge, I'm supposed to turn these kids into infected jizz puddles, but once again the spaghetti code in this game was making this difficult. But after 3 floors of butt puckering, I was at the final boss. The cause of countless casualties, but I had my handy weapon, so it was time.
Don't you just pickpocket? Am I crazy? He's trolling. Got him! You need his head? Okay, you kill him? I don't remember.
I then learned that overthrowing the leadership at the Tower of Bug Blizzard Code came with the price of contracting some terminal debuff that is almost as bad as the one that makes me sing my sponsored segments. Turns out the only guy on Azeroth that can cure this is an insufferable douche canoe.
Do I look as if I care what you have to say?
But he cleansed me of my STD and taught me how to dip my weapons into Belle Delphine bathwater, which by my adequate sample size of one fight, increased my DPS by 3%, and I was ready to test the limits of this new power to the fullest. You see, in the bottom of the Barrens, another one of my great uncles lives in a tent. I heard stories about him being obsessed with some gem, and I figured a little family errand was in order. The only thing is, there's literally an achievement to do this at my age with how deadly it is, and that's because it requires you to enter a heavily guarded
What is that
fortress
emote?
full of armed
Ugh.
chode dwarves, navigate through a hallway
So
and down the
sad.
stairs with multiple rooms full of multiple guards. At the very basement there's a full-blown dwarven Thanksgiving,
This is a
featuring
crazy
the boss, a level 30, and that's where I will need to go. This is no small task for
Is
a
he
one-armed
soloing this
troll,
at
as even packs
27?
of 2 are a slow and deadly process where even if I have one taking a nap so I can fight them one at a time, I have to chug a Kool-Aid just to survive.
Yeah, this is ballsy.
By the time I fight my way down to the basement, there are respawns and thus no escape, with the tier being held in a
Well, you
box
got
in the very
stealth.
back of the room. This would require careful planning, but upon seeing how it turned out for another rogue my age, attempting this seemed like a death sentence. But then an idea hit me. I would motivate the guy who literally almost got gangbanged by half of Iron Forge to try it again. Playing stupid and convincing him that the only reason all 70 of them came last time was because he body pulled, and that little bitch from Brill took my bait perfectly.
Oh no. Oh no. Zap that one? Oh my god, the loot. He gets it. Oh my god, run.
I can't carry anymore.
You fucking monkey.
That was it. My one opportunity to outsmart the challenge ruined by my inventory space being tighter than a gnat's asshole, and considering he wasn't going to fall for it again. Plus the only other hunter that came just wanted to group. I'd have to throw the towel in and give up and let my people down. But then a blinding light appeared.
He mob tagged himself. I knew it.